Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am the Straight Edge Monster, and we are playing some pro wrestling sim, saving the AWA. We got 4 shows today, as we are on the road to AWA Wrestle Rock and the big Wrestle Rock Rumble. Um, so let's get started. Also, shout out to Pro Wrestling Sim. The dev has officially made everyone now has access to the beta, so everybody has access to all the plugins and stuff. I don't know when I'm posting this video, but it's probably old news by the time this comes out. But for those of you watching live on Twitch, yeah, and not YouTube, um, yeah, so you can go into the Steam Workshop and go to plugins and add in all the plugins that a bunch of fans have been working on within the Pro Wrestling Sim Discord community, and adding features and crazy updates to the game. That anything that you want, you can pick and choose everything that you want. It's pretty sweet. I have seen a lot of cool stuff. I have not uh, messed with a lot of the stuff because I was scared that it would mess up my save that we're almost 2 years into now. But I have seen some really cool stuff, and while they work all the kinks out and everything like that, and do all the coding and stuff like that, it's gonna be so sick. I've seen some really cool stuff. I've seen separate things for concerts slash bands and celebrities. I've seen a way to make the game multiplayer if you want to play with friends. Um, I've seen a plugin for Hall of Fame, which is my biggest thing that I've wanted forever. So and so many cool stuff that people was working on right now. I can't even list them all. It's so many things, but it's really cool, and hopefully everybody like tinkers with it and gets it all to fit into the Pro Wrestling Sim game, base game a little bit better. I had the concert and the celebrity thing, and it kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. So he just released a template of the actual Pro Wrestling Sim like base game, so it like fits in it with everything instead of just looking weird on the side and stuff and bulky and stuff. So once people start figuring that stuff out, it's a game changer, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be so much more stuff to do within the game, where you get to basically pick and choose. So if you want to go that deep with it, where you want to have your own Hall of Fame, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. Um, Stuff like that. I think that part of it is cool that he's allowing the plugins and all the fans and stuff to add in stuff that they've been wanting into the game that maybe that we haven't gotten yet. That because it's only one dude working on the game, which he's done a phenomenal job, obviously, but he's only one person, so this helps big time for all these other guys and fans of the game to create stuff that they would like to see in the game, implement it, test it, all that stuff. So big shout out to everybody that first off the main dev who created Pro Wrestling Sim and has done a shit ton of work on it, and then of course everybody that is currently working on it now with all their plugins and stuff. Now, with all that being said, let's get into this stream. This is AWA, or saving the AWA from Pro Wrestling Sim. We are in November officially of 1989. We started in January of 88, so we're almost 2 years in. We're on the road to Wrestle Rock Rumble, and then, of course, whoever wins that Wrestle Rock Rumble match will be the #1 contender for the AWA World Championship at Super Clash 3. So, we saw that Adrian Adonis and Dick Slater joined the WWF, and Paul Orndorff went to the NWA, which that's pretty cool. We did not re-sign any of those guys, so they're going to start working for them immediately. But it's good for them. Good for them. I'm glad they got picked up. Let's just go ahead and get right into this first game. Oh, what is this? This is new. I don't know what that is, but I mean, it looks cool. Oh, angle and then matches. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, so yeah, that's what that is. So the green is angles, and the gold is matches. I like that, and it doesn't look terrible. Like, that actually looks pretty good too. I like the color scheme. Stands out better. All right, so we'll go ahead and start this. This is in, oh, no venue chosen. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I was supposed to have the Pepsi Center here. Hold on. Pepsi Center in Colorado was supposed to be. There we go. There it goes. Ooh. Oh, I wonder if I'm going to have to change that on the other ones now. Give me a second. No, that one's Pepsi Center. Okay. I don't know why it changed it back on that one. All right, I think we're good now, hopefully. All right, so we're going to start the show now, and hopefully it works all right. 100% show intro. I'm not having high hopes for these first 4 shows. I'll let you guys know right now. These are a lot of build-up shows, hopefully no injuries, but a lot of the people that we have in big storylines going into AWA Wrestle Rock is not going to be doing a lot of fighting, just to put it that way. But let's start the show. Randy Savage makes his way out to the ring, still AWA World Champion. Savage grabs the microphone and says he's thrilled to still be standing in front of his fans as the AWA World Champion. Savage says he doesn't know what lies ahead of him, but he knows that AWA Wrestle Rock is coming up, and it's an event he won last year. He says whoever wins will be waiting for him at AWA Super Clash 3, but until then, he's going to celebrate. Randy Savage celebrates in the ring with the title as fans cheer. Suddenly, Savage is attacked with a chair from behind. It's Jerry Lawler. Lawler stares him down as the fans boo, and he walks out of the arena. 97%, 14-minute segment. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Wow, that was 3.5 stars. Oh, shit. Okay, we might have something there. We might have something there, guys. 59%. Not great, but 3.5 stars. In a massive upset, newcomers the Liberty Bells defeat Glamour Girls with Misty Blue pins Judy Martin after hitting a slingshot suplex. So there you go. The Liberty Bells are here, and they got a dub in their debut with AWA. And holy hell, look at the popularity gain on Misty Blue and Heidi Lee Morgan. 3.4 and 3.9. Love to see it. We got 100% video playing. The Carnival of Fear are on a kid's playground at night. In a video, Plano says now that the Carnival of Fear put everyone on notice at AWA Doomsday, they can move on with their master plans. Plano says that his only regret was that he didn't put Slaughter into the coffin, but his time to be put down will come. Plano challenges Slaughter to a match at AWA Wrestle Rock and says Slaughter can pick whatever match he wants, the same thing he afforded Backlund. Plano says, be careful what you wish for, though. Jake Roberts then says, now that the Carnival of Fear have handled their business, his eyes are focused on Steamboat and only Steamboat. Jake says he's entering the Wrestle Rock Rumble match, and he expects Steamboat to do the same, and hopefully they meet in the ring. The Demolition say that the Rock and Roll Express is the exact team that they wanted to see win the AWA North American Tag Team titles because they want to crush all the fans' hopes and dreams of seeing their heroes win. Demolition say they're not just going to crush the Rock and Roll Express, but they will crush the tag titles as well. Luna and Rabadaba say that Hex and Bane have more work to do, but they can't wait to get started. .52% as Manny Fernandez successfully retains his AWA Latin American Championship over Tony Anthony. Well, it's not a great match. 67%. An elaborate display takes place as Brian Pillman makes his return to the AWA with Missy Hyatt beside him. He gets in to the ring and attacks Manny. Almost immediately, he leaves Manny Lane while posing with Hyatt. That's 67%. It was a 93% entrance, though. Like, that was pretty cool. Maybe I should have just done, like, a stare down or something instead. That would have been a lot better. I guess the 51 brought it all the way down to a 67, which is crazy. 98%. Ric Flair is backstage with Heenan and says tonight that he's going to take out Rick Rude. Flair says Rude won the 20th spot in the Wrestle Rock Rumble. Flair says he can't even compete in the match for the title for the rest of the year because he was, or for the title rather, for the rest of the year because he was cheated out of it by Savage at Doomsday in the strap match. Flair says tonight when he beats Rude, it will prove that he deserved to get another shot at Savage for the title, and he will challenge for that title as soon as he can in 1990. Rick Rude is backstage with Heyman. Heyman says that Rude earned his shot to have the best odds to win the Wrestle Rock Rumble match. Heyman says Flair is looking at the new Rick on top in the wrestling world. Heyman says tonight Flair will learn that his time at the top is over and Rick Rude's time is now. So 98% for 8 minutes. That's not terrible. A video plays with a man narrating Nikita Koloff is headed to the AWA and is going to do something no one expects coming soon. 100%. All right, so the angles are hitting, the matches are not, but this match might. And there was no injury, and it was 4 stars, and it was a 92, and Rick Rude won. I had it on automatic on that one. Oops. Did I just... I was trying to write that. All right, hold on. And 92. That might have saved us. That may have saved us, guys. We had 197, 100, 98, 192. Not looking bad. We did gain. Let's go. 91%. Okay. I was actually I'm actually shocked. I was for sure that all 4 of these shows were not going to be great. Ooh, Slick. Do we want Slick? Amazon. Lady Amazon loses weight. Big push for Jason Knight. Big push for PN News. All right, let's look at the mail real quick. I might... Got the Rick Rude promise succeeded. Ron Simmons has been offered a contract by WWF as well. Oh, of course he has. Well, hopefully he takes ours. All right, so 19,718. 3.91 million. Almost 4 million. All right, let's look at this stuff over here. I kind of want to get Slick. What's his entertainment? 50? I don't know what we can add a tag. I don't know what that is. Ooh. 50's not great, but we can make that go up too, so... Give him 2 years. 0. He wants 9,000. We'll give him 15,000, and we'll give him a signing bonus of 75,000. You can have 10%. Personality. We're gonna make you. Ooh, do I make him a face or a heel? I don't have a lot of face managers. I think we're gonna make him a face out the gate, actually. Business executive. Requires an entertainment skill, which he doesn't have. I'm gonna do cool. Do we have cool on here? Cool, yeah. You would do cool with it, I guess. Or we'll see if it offers. I mean, it's no big deal if he doesn't. I'd rather have Teddy Long, but I don't know when Teddy Long's contract is up, so we'll go with Slick for what I have in mind. Let's do the next event here. This is God. It does. Why did it go to no venue chosen? It was just right. Hold on. Okay, now it's right. Is that gonna be a common thing with this? Because that's gonna be annoying. Don't like that. All right, let's try this anyway. 100%. Show intro. Nice. That one I was actually kind of worried about. But it hit off 100 anyway, so sweet. I'll take it. 87%. Not as good of a start. It's 10% less with 2 minutes more Road Warriors make their way out to the ring. Animal says the feud has been circling around and around, but it's time for the two teams that everyone wants to see go against each other to go ahead and get it on. Hawk says he wants to name a special stipulation for their World Tag Team title match, but that the Brainbusters are the champions, so it's only fair they get an equal shot at naming their match type as well. The Brainbusters come out with Heenan. Heenan says that the Road Warriors must be delusional. They may have won a shot at the titles, but certainly not any right to name a match stipulation with titles on the line. Animal says that the AWA committee would disagree. Animal says that they're fair men, so let's settle it this way. Animal says he wants to do something he likes to call a tag team tag-in match. Hawk says the rules are simple. Animal, Hawk, Arn Anderson, and Tully Blanchard all get to pick one wrestler to take their place in a tag team match. Whichever team wins, whoever they represented, gets to pick the stipulation at AWA Wrestle Rock. The catch is, the two men selected from either Animal and Hawk or Tully and Arn and Tully can't already be in a tag team. Animal says here's one thing they do get to control though. You, the Brainbusters, have to make your choices first, and you have to do it next week. Heenan and Arn and Tully look dumbfounded. All right, Brian Pillman gets the dub, 62%, and it was better than the other match I started out with last time. Beast Force promo, 68%, not great. Beast Force said they're coming after those AWA Women's Tag Team titles next week. Got a 3-star 75 match. Michael Hayes defeats the Ultimo Dragon in singles comp. 89%. Promos from Vader, Roddy Piper, Kurt Hennig, Dusty Rhodes, Sid Vicious, and Rick Martel all air as the 6 men declare for the Wrestle Rock Rumble match. 100% video for the Alliance. Heyman is in a meeting with all the members of the Alliance. Heyman says he's got a little secret plan for the Alliance, but everyone is going to have to be patient. But he says that if they are, everyone in the Alliance will have gold at the same time, he promises. 3.5 stars. 67%. The Patriot defeats Brett Sawyer to win the AWA US Tag Team titles. Stars and Stripes are your new US Tag Team champs. And then we lost Pop on this big time, but 69%. Sergeant Slaughter comes down to celebrate with Patriot and Eagle. Then out of nowhere comes the Carnival of Fear. They attack the Freedom Corps in an uneven beatdown. And then we lost the Pop, 79%. But that's okay, because that just means we broke even, and I already thought I was going to lose Pop on every single show, so not too shabby. UKPW planning big push for Chris Adams. UKPW planning big push for Dave Finley. Contract renewal offer for Jason Knight. We got Stampede TV. The Top Guns defeated Can-Am Express. Lance Storm defeated Iron Mike Sharp. And Don Callis defeated the Mongolian Stomper. Chris Champion lost to Baron Von Raschke. Dan Cooley defeated John Tatum. And Colonel De Beers defeated Jerry Flynn. Noted. Noted. Hey, promise to Ultimo succeeds. Ron Simmons takes our offer. Let's go. We got Ron Simmons. That's cool. 3.78. $19,718 tickets, so we sold it out again. Cool. So we're even so far, and we got Ron Simmons. I feel like that's an up. We're up. Now can we get Slick? Ron Bass leaves WWF. Bob Caudle leaves NWA. What the hell's going on? Oh, wait. Did he sign somewhere else? He's got an informal contract with USWA. Ron Bass. He just left? They didn't re-sign him. Interesting. Honky Tonk Man defeats Tommy Rich. Jim Neidhart defeats Chris Champion. Butch Miller defeats Big T. Hercules Hernandez defeats Mil Mascaris. Slick accepted. Let's go. Cool. Go to brands and put Slick into AWA. Actually, yeah, we'll do AWA for now. AWA. AWA for Rip Rogers as well. All right, and oh yeah, we don't have Ron yet. We gotta wait for Ron Simmons' to contract to be gone. Okay, yeah, so we gotta wait for those guys to actually be available, right? So, all right, so no big deal. But we got both, so that's cool. Did we look at this stuff? I think we did. We didn't look at this one though. Dean Malenko got the dub. Eddie Guerrero got the dub. Okay, cool. Yeah, we looked at that one, all right. Next up. Male. Austin Idol wants to work with Ric Flair. Accept promise. All right. Hulk Hogan defeated Jimmy Snuka. Butch Reed defeated Junkyard Dog. Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Earthquake. Bagwell and Scorpio defeated the Smoking Guns. Okay. Big Time Wrestling, British Bulldogs defeated Giant Haystacks and Rasputin. Steven Regal defeated Colonel Brody. Dave Finlay defeated Johnny Saint. And Chris Adams defeated Big Daddy. Billy Jack Haynes defeated Dan Severin. Crush and Chaos defeated Jason Knight and Scott Peterson. And Ken Shamrock defeated John Nord. Eddie Guerrero is still United States champion. Ronda Singh is still Diamond champion. And Jushin Thunder Liger and Rey Mysterio are still the Texas Tag Team champions. Okay. Give me that. All right, El Santo and Dr. Wagner are still the CMLL Tag Team title champions. The Villanos are still the Trios champions over Rey Mysterio Jr., Hector Garza, and Atlantis. Lady Apache is still the women's champion over Reggie Bennett. And Blue Demon Jr. is still the the first match was the world championship match. Very nice. Over Vampiro. Very cool. That was a cool show. At least I think that's what it was, unless they changed the way the show's set up. But I'm almost positive that was the first match. UKPW holds All-Star Extravaganza. British Bulldogs are still your UKPW Tag Team Champions over Big Daddy and Robbie Brookside. Terry Power is still the Women's Champion over Bambi. Steven Regal defeated Rasputin. Chris Adams defeated Colonel Brody. Johnny Saint defeated Dave Taylor. Giant Haystacks defeated Dave Finlay. And then Giant Haystacks won again over Adrian Street to become the new UKPW World Champion. He ended the insane reign of Adrian Street. Giant Haystacks is the champ. Pegasus Kid defeated Brett Como in the main event there. Ronda Singh is still champ over Kyoko Inoue. Don Callis is still the champion over Lance Storm. And Bad Company are still the champions over Sabu and Mike Awesome. Wow, the 7,248-day reign of Adrian Street is over. That's crazy as hell. Nothing there for HAPW. WWF makes an exclusive contract offer for Bubba Ray Dudley, which he'll probably take because ECW is not here yet. So it's going to be hard for ECW to get talent. I'm just throwing that out there. Lisa Moretti, Little Fiji, Scott Peterson, Jason Knight, Tugboat Taylor, Todd Champion. I got an idea. I'm going to try to steal him. I'll do 10,000. Do 3 years. 4 years. Signing bonus. 50K. No. Try to take him, and then I'm gonna give him to ECW and try to steal him. We'll see. So basically, I gotta go out and then go back in. If I pre-booked it, no, it still says no venue chosen. What the hell's going on? I know I chose a venue. Yeah, it literally says Quest Center, Omaha, right there. What the I don't understand what's going on. Nebraska. Specific. It's literally on there. Oh my god, that's so weird. Alright, whatever. Let's start week number 2.
Bring 'em out!
100%. %. Sergeant Slaughter and the rest of the Freedom Corps come out to the ring. Slaughter then cuts a promo on Plano, the clown, saying Plano told him to be careful what he wishes for, but Plano should have taken his own advice. Slaughter says he messed up when he gave him even a little bit of control. Slaughter says he has made his choice. It will be Plano the Clown versus Sergeant Slaughter for the AWA International Championship in a boot camp match. Plano and Heliquin then come out to the stage. Plano laughs and says Slaughter won't actually learn until it's too late to take advantage, just like Backlund, just like Hogan. Plano says that he will sleep just fine tonight because he knows the international title isn't going anywhere anytime soon. %, as the Marvelous Ones defeat the Sawyer Brothers. And Stan Lane defeats Buzz Sawyer by pinfall. 100% Beast Force video. Video plays hyping up the dangerous talents of Beast Force before they are to challenge for the AWA Women's Tag Team titles. Wow, 4.5 stars. Okay. Nice, 90%. Ricky Steamboat defeats Austin Idol by pinfall after hitting the flying crossbody. Holy shit. 93%. After the match, Ricky Steamboat offers to shake Idol's hand. Idol looks like he's going to accept, but instead hits Steamboat in the midsection and hits Steamboat with a pile driver. As Idol leaves, Jake the Snake Roberts makes his way out to the ring and waits for Steamboat to get up just to hit Steamboat with the DDT and the stare down Steamboat. That's crazy, dude. Idol has turned heel. After a great match, too. 69%. Barry Windham retains the national championship over Iron Mike Sharp. and 95 ending segment with a 20-minute segment. Let's go. Savage makes his entrance. Savage says what happened to him last week wasn't shocking given who it was. He says he has tried to avoid Lawler for the most part in the AWA, but Lawler just couldn't let it go. Lawler knows he wasn't the best in Memphis until Savage says he left for bigger things. Savage says that because of life events and backstabbing, he's referencing Elizabeth and Jim Powers, he ended up in the AWA, a detour he never thought would happen a couple of years ago, but he's glad it did. Savage says a lot of people credit him with saving the AWA from brink of collapse, and now as world champion, a lot of people are trying to break him down and take the title by any means. Savage says it doesn't matter what Jerry Lawler says or does, Savage will always be better than Jerry the King Lawler. Lawler then comes out and gets in the ring. Lawler says that it's a real cute because, as he remembers it, he's the one who ran Savage out of Memphis. Lawler tells Savage to not mislead the people like it was a choice for him to go to New York. Savage simply had no other options. His dad's promotion failed. Then his run in Lawler's backyard failed. In fact, if it wasn't for Lawler, Savage wouldn't even be successful right now, technically speaking. Savage says Lawler is just mad because it will never be him at the top of AWA. Lawler then sucker punches Savage and the brawl is on. A lot of AWA management run out to separate the two men as the crowd goes crazy. That's the end of the show right there, guys, and that should save us. And we gained right back. 89%. We're back in there. We're back in it. $4.16 million viewers and 18,320 tickets. Nice. Perfecto. We got, let's see what happened here. Primetime Wrestling had a big show. Bam Bam beat Hogan, which I didn't think I was going to see, but Bam Bam beat him, probably because Bam Bam was been beasting ever since Hogan left, gaining that popularity up. Coco Beware defeated Butch Reed. Big John Studd defeated Adrian Adonis. Bob Orton Jr. defeated King Harley Race. Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas of Soul Patrol defeated the Bolsheviks. Okay. And let's see. Earthquake defeated Jimmy Snuka and Virgil defeated Tatanka. Nice. So at least they're using my previous guys. They signed them away after I didn't re-sign them. In Hogan's case, they stole them back because I did try to re-sign him. And they're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Now, I don't know if their shows are that great, honestly, but they're doing pretty good. There's no venue chosen thing is really weird. Like, it's literally on there. Like, I don't understand. All right. So now we're going to November 9th. Same place, Quest Center, Nebraska. This will determine if we break even or gain pop overall today. This is the last episode of the stream. Hopefully we get something good. Let's start it. 100. Love that. Next up, Jimmy Hart says that the Nasty Boys are here to stay and make their mark, and they'll be starting tonight. 65%. That's not a hot start. 56% as the Nasty Boys defeat the Simpson brothers. And Brian Knobs defeats Sean Simpson by pinfall. The Brainbusters make their picks. Tag team tag in is official on the Brainbusters side. The Brainbusters and Heenan come out to the ring. Heenan lets the world know that Arn Anderson has selected Ric Flair, and then Heenan lets the world know that Tully Blanchard selected Stan Hansen. Heenan says the ball is now in the court of the Road Warriors. 91%. 100%. Little video package. A video from after AWA Superstars yesterday plays, where Austin Idol is sitting backstage after turning on Steamboat. Up walks Freddie Blassie with another man in tow. Blassie says it's been a while, but he's happy to see old Austin back. He then asks Idol if he's ready to take the next step. Idol looks up and says he's ready, and then leaves with both Blassie and the other man. The other man is Rick Rogers, in case anybody doesn't know. But yeah, Idol is now heel, and it looks like he's joining Freddie Blassie in comp. 5 stars, let's go! Let's go, dude. 5-star match. Very cool, very cool. That was awesome. 76% as well on top of that. And we have Grizzly Iwamoto defeats Manami Toyota by pinfall with the help of Fuji. Beast Force win the women's tag titles. Bison Kimura and Grizzly Iwamoto are the new AWA Women's Tag Team Champions. And it's taken no time at all for some of these new tag teams to make their mark. 95%. Ultimate Warrior, Rick Rude, Jake Roberts, and Steamboat all cut promos on their entries into the second ever Wrestle Rock Rumble match. And the main event, no injuries. Let's go. 83%. Oh, did we save it at the end? Or at least break even? The Wrestle Rock All-Star Tag Match is Vader, Magnum TA, and Kerry Von Erich against Greg Valentine, Rick Martel, and Sid Vicious, with Sid Vicious getting the dub. 83% to end the show. Oh, we still lost. Oh, 81 though. So we broke even overall today. So I'm actually thrilled with it. We also lost popularity in Europe right there. We're so popular in Europe, now we're losing popularity in Europe. Ooh, okay. But I'm still happy with the overall. He accepted ours. We're gonna send him to ECW. Let's go. He took ours. That was literally a petty hire, honestly. 3.76 million, and we made 18,320 again as well in tickets. Boom, 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 boom. He's now with WCCW. Love to see it. See anything happen here? No. Anything happen here? Not really. Holy hell. That's a crazy match there. Let's go next day. King Kong Bundy defeated Tommy Rich. Nothing else of note. No matches there, or no title matches there. Bam Bam versus Earthquake. Bam Bam won. The Beverly Brothers defeat the Killer Bees. Hulk Hogan defeats Junkyard Dog. USWA, nothing too crazy there. Buddy Landell did beat Jeff Jarrett though. UKPW, Giant Haystacks defeats Johnny Saint. Steven Regal defeats Rasputin. Adrian Street defeats Robbie Brookside. Chris Adams defeats Big Daddy. I don't think Big Daddy's won a fucking match, bro. Like, what is going on? I think it's going to be pushed harder than that. Billy Jack Haynes defeats John Nord. Dan Severn defeats Big Juice. Ken Shamrock defeats Rip Oliver. Ooh, we got Insurrection from All Japan Pro Wrestling. Anything crazy? I don't see anything. All the titles look like they stayed where they were. Yep, all four. All four titles stayed where they were. Abdullah got a dub over Gato. They had the tag champions fight 2 matches for some reason. And main event. Ooh, that was not great. That was not a great show. Why are they not using Paul Orndorff is what I'm trying to figure out. AJPW. Tenru beat Great Kabuki. Tajiri and Sasuke defeated Hayabusa. Oh, that was a good match. That's crazy. That was a crazy good match right there. For 65, that was the lowest match, and that's what probably would have been my favorite one watching it. Masawa versus Saruta is pretty sick, though. 97. Nice. Why wasn't that on the pay-per-view? The Pacific Warriors defeat the Batten Twins. Glacier defeats Tugboat Taylor. And Lisa Moretti defeats Mountain Fiji. And now we are officially... Let's look at New Japan real quick. Suzuki defeats Inoki. Muda defeats Liger. Fujiwara defeats Koshinaka. So it looks like we are officially now only 4 episodes away, and then Wrestle Rock, the Wrestle Rock Rumble. So I'm pretty hyped about that, guys. That'll be the next episode. Overall, pretty pleased with this. I really thought we were going to lose popularity on all 4 shows, so I'm pretty hyped about that. Plus no injuries. Plus we got Ron Simmons and Slick. So I'm pretty hyped across the board for this stream. The only thing that was annoying me was the venue thing, but no big deal. Let's see, finances, how are we looking? We dipped off a little bit, and we're going to dip off big time in December when we have to start re-signing a bunch of these guys, but it's the price you pay to play the game. We're doing pretty good, though, and now what's the next? We have one promise out there we have to do. We have to have Austin Idol versus Ric Flair, which I have a small inkling of an idea what to do there. To make it happen. When does it have to happen by, though, is the question. Promises it needs to happen before December 5th. Oh, we got plenty of time. Okay. And then medical, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people still on. Oh, Owen's back. Let's go. Owen's back. Oh, we can start using the Heart Foundation again. Nice. He was out with the month of the concussion because we had to add it back on after the tournament or whatever. Cool. All right. So we're not looking too bad on the medical front either then. Ted DiBiase being out till January of 90 is insane. Because he was in the middle of that big-ass feud. But the back and neck injuries of Asia Kong and Sherry Martel are far more crippling for the women's roster. Luckily, my women's roster just got a huge bolster not too long ago. So hopefully it won't be too bad. And it's been real, guys, and I will see you guys soon. Deuces.